max.
So,
Cause he got what, like murder and shit?
So Young Thug is charged with one count of violating the Georgia gang and whatever their act, and that carries, which is the largest charge on his docket, it carries up to 20 years. So I know a lot of people think like he's not directly, even though he's blamed for the murder through this kind of RICO, you know, in a sense, he's not necessarily charged for the murder, and it's impossible that they could, you know, unless they come with some new information that they haven't done so far, that they could say, hey, you're the reason why the murder happened. They're basically only saying, hey, the murder happened because of this organization that you ran. Now they're hinting in court that he kind of called the shots, but they don't have enough proof, and maybe they're going to try to make a bigger case if we see why. So maybe at some point we haven't seen him yet, but yeah, it looks like he's facing up to 20 years.
Yeah, so I mean with that then, cause I was actually talking to, you know, Boston Richie's brother, the one that you had me and him spoke. So I was talking to him, and he was telling me how in Georgia, if it's a violent offense, you got to do 85%. Like Florida, if it's non-violent, it's lesser. So I mean, that doesn't sound like he has a violent charge. So if his charge isn't violent, there's a chance that he could get hit with 10 or 15, but he only has to do a percentage of it. And then at the same time, they can split the sentence how they did with Lucci. Lucci got 20, but he's got, what, like 10 years on probation? So that's how they split it, when it would be like a 10 in or a 10 out type of deal. So let's say Thug gets 15, but it really only has to do 12 off of that, and then they split it. He could walk away with something. I don't know.
Are bounties somewhere around here?
If you had to say gut feel, what do you think?
Not to say a player somewhere around here.
If the cap is 20, I mean, I'll go with 10. I'll go with 10.
No. Do you think you, at least at this point, based on what you've seen, you think you get
I feel like it's bullshit, to be honest with you.
They're shooting?
Yeah. Because they didn't, that's the thing about these Ricos, bro. They just be giving these shits out. It's like, he ain't kill nobody. Okay, so what the fuck are we talking about? He's the big rapper.
Where?
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's so sloppy. And then the way they put this whole case together, the whole thing is sloppy.
Yeah. We'll see.
Because, I mean, look at how that shit just played out with Lucci, bro. They said Lucci was the driver in the drive time. All of them walked away with sweet deals. All of them.
And by the way, the state changed their position on him because they pretty much charged him for the murder, saying that the reason why they gave him the murder charge, they said he went out in pursuit to do a crime. And what happened to his friend was because, you know, it's like if you go rob a bank and then your friend gets killed, you get charged with murder because they believe you were going to rob a bank. The state actually,
that's the felony murder law.
Yeah, the state changed their position on it to say, Lucci wasn't a, even though he was a driver, they weren't out to do a crime. And that's why they're actually going to write a letter to the parole board that he could get early release. And yeah, they've changed their stance on it, which is kind of crazy.
Oh my god, guys, we're actually cooking right now.
Very soon. I got a timestamp here where people say there was some gunner questions asked. Let's see if we can hear about it.
Do you know whether Mr. Williams' farm has been pirated or taken? If you don't know, just say it. I stand question. Point being is Mr. Williams has a lot more songs recorded than what's in the public domain. True?
Yes.
Thousands more, right?
Yeah.
And do you know that Jeffrey Williams has songs under Jeffrey and not Young Thug? Do you realize that?
Yeah.
And do you know that those songs don't sell?
Thanks, bro.
If you know, I stand the question. Are you aware of that?
I don't know about sales. For real.
Alright. The prosecutor asked you about Sergio Kitchens. You know what I'm referring to?
Yeah.
Now, he is a world-renowned, if you know, known artist. True?
Yes.
And he goes by the stage name G-U-N-N-A.
Yeah.
And the co-defendant, and the co-defendant means
Send it to two.
it's a human being. Defendant's just a kind of strips the person, but it means in charge of the crime, right? I stand the question. You understand that it's the state of Georgia plaintiff versus Brian Steele defendant. I'd be the defendant. You understand that? That's where the word comes from. Okay. And Mr. Kitchens is, in this indictment, an accused. You aware of that?
Landlord 17.
Yes.
Okay, a defendant, right?
Yes.
Okay. And Mr. Kitchens, if you're aware, resolved his case. True?
Excuse me. Yes.
About a month before you did, right?
I don't remember the time. Was it on what? Probably.
That's fine. And he was released from jail, right?
Yes.
And he pled Alford, meaning he maintained innocence, right? I stand. It's on the indictment. Yeah, but I stand the question. All right. Now, do you know what an Alford plea is? I stand the question. I'm asking the witness if he knows. I stand the question. Okay. All right. Now, I want to talk with you about Gunna or Mr. Kitchens. The prosecution is calling you the leader or the beginner or the creator of YSL, one of them. You realize that?
Yes.
You and Jeffrey and a man named Walter Murphy known as DK, right?
Yeah.
That's what they're saying. And tell the jurors what crime that you know that Sergio Kitchens ever committed to further the interests of the criminal street gang YSL. Faces. Okay, all right, come on up.
I ain't gonna lie, it does get a little fed up. By the way, this is a long, convoluted case. You don't even know really who's winning because it's gonna. I thought they were exaggerating when they said this shit could take 9 months or a year. It looks like that's exactly what's gonna happen. They've had this guy on the stand for like literally a week, and usually, if you think about a lot of cases that people cover, usually a witness being on the stand for maybe a day or two, a full day or two, is like, okay, they've been there for a while. This nigga been there for a week. Like, Jesus Christ.
You know? Motherfucking time.
Yeah, like, I can tell he's trying to, like, do his little magic, his little 1-2, but I don't know if it's working, man. I honestly don't. I have zero idea if it's working. But anyway, clearly, we'll see what happens with the. You don't know either way. Gut feeling if he'll get convicted. I think he will. I think he's gonna get convicted. It's just too much. They're throwing too much shit at the wall for nothing to stick. And I think that's why they come with this RICO case, just to kind of have an abundance of evidence that a jury's gonna be fatigued at the end of it, saying, "Yo, if y'all got all this stuff, this nigga can't be innocent." You know what I mean? Like, and also I do think some of this defense is laughable. Like, bro, like these jury members are idiots. Like, you think they're gonna go home and think, "Oh no, Thug stands for truly humbled under God." Oh, okay, then wipe your nose because weed is loud. Like, they're not that dumb, I think. So we'll see what happens. Yo, the O Block 6 situation, were you, or O Block 5, whatever they call it, were you surprised that that guilty verdict came down or no?
Hell no.
Nobody did no telling in that shit, though, did they?
You said what?
There was no cooperating, like, you know, witness from, like, anyone that was there. Everybody kept it solid.
Not anyone that was there, but I mean the amount of fucking evidence that they were able to get in the video of them literally leaving O Block, driving there, leaving the scene. Like, once the feds get involved, once you get picked up by the feds, you're gonna do time. It just becomes how much time. You get picked up in the...
What do you think about Trench's News?
That man is fucking Batman at this point.
What do you mean?
He's fighting for justice, telling on everybody.
Well, it looked like he said he just was cool with ducking him and like he wanted to get justice. I don't know if he generally wants violence to end or he just like duck.
I don't think it was either one. I just think think he was pressed into the situation by the police.
Alright. Okay.
Trench's losing, because he trying to spice it up and make it seem like he's doing the right thing for the right reason. I think he's saying that to save his channel, but the Butter, on the other hand, is like still trying to be gangster and snitching.
Did Butter ever take a stand or no?
Yeah.
The only thing about federal cases, you never see it, right? Like, they don't allow, like, video. Hey, yo, Blueface, he's locked up, man. Did you ever look at anything with him, like what's going on with him? Because he's incarcerated now. He said he loved it there.
He a celebrity and he from out that way, so it's like, he probably getting treated good, but I don't really think there's too much I can get into as far as like Cali and Nevada goes, so it's like I can't really get nothing out of that.
Yeah, Cali doesn't really, they don't release shit, do they?
Hell no, you can't get shit.
It's really like Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, you can get stuff from.
It's basically the South. Anything in the South, you can get it.
Yeah. Alright, man. Anyway, your things are popping on, man. I just had to talk about the Finesse 2-time thing and run a couple things by you. I'm gonna get into this Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion shit. These two beefing like a motherfucker. Do you care about rap beef, or like, you more into the street side of stuff?
I'm more into the street shit, but I'll be watching your channel, so I'm sure when the clips come out, I'm gonna go ahead and watch it, you know what I'm saying?
Who you got in this beef? Nicki?
Oh, man, I'm riding with Nicki.
Really?
Hell yeah, bro. That's my generation. Like, when I was in high school and shit, it was all Nicki.
Yeah, nah, I fuck with Nicki, but I ain't gonna lie. Nicki's definitely coming across a little bit, like the old person that don't want to get out the spot. And by the way, I do think she had the right to like do what she had to do, but not to give the spoiler on the commentary, because we gotta break down some of these lyrics and shit. Man, you can't be tweeting that much and then dropping a mid song. Like I can't let that happen. Like your tweets can't be more fire than the song. It just doesn't make sense.
Man, free Tory.
Alright, man. Alright. Yo, chat, yes, I know y'all been waiting for me to get to it, but we're finally here. Okay? So Megan Thee Stallion obviously dropped a diss song called Hiss. She clearly was taking aim at people who have either supported Tory, called her a liar, called her a whore, but especially a few rap females who have kind of been sneak dissing her for a while. One named Nicki Minaj. She started out her song by saying, yo, I feel like Mariah Carey got these niggas so obsessed, my pussy so famous, might get managed by Kris Jenner next. He can't move on, can't let it go. That's clear, that party. He hooked. Nose full of that Tina Snow. By the way, I don't know if he's saying that party was off that white girl type shit. Who knows? He's saying, since niggas need Megan to help make money, bitch, come be my hoe. You bitches is weak on the Bible. Talking shit where no one can find you. I can never be judged by a bitch that was dancing, making R. Kelly go viral. Yeah, I'm sexy as fuck and I'm freaky. Get whoever I want, eeny meeny. Why would I stay with a nigga that's speaking of sheets? Don't know how to please me, bodies on bodies. Say he fucked Megan, now he a topic, blah blah blah. But anyway, the lines that really went at Nicki was this: these hoes don't be mad at Megan, these hoes be mad at Megan's law. I don't really know what the problem is, but I guarantee y'all don't want me to start. Bitch, you a pussy. Never finna check me. Every chance you get, bitch, your weak ass won't address me. Bitches swear they G, but the G must stand for goofy. Okay, now I'll be honest with you. I think Nicki Minaj reacted exactly how you want somebody who's a rapper to react to this. She was previewing the song 5 minutes later. She was tweeting up a storm saying, bitch, I'll talk to you directly. Yo, fuck all that. Ain't nobody scared of you. Nicki Minaj directly was on her head top. And I'm gonna be honest with you. You see, there's a lot of conversation now happening because Nicki also started speaking about Meg's dead money. Now, let me tell you how I treat rap beef, and you don't have to agree, but this is how I look at it in terms of rules, okay? I don't think there is no going too far in rap beefs. Hear what I say. Once you mention somebody dead, especially a dead relative or a dead friend, that is within fair play for me. As long as you're down to fight over it, shoot over it, or kill over it. That's where that beef is. So yeah, you could be like, yo, I'm smoking on his dead man's fucking, I'm gonna piss on his casket. You can say whatever you want, I ain't mad. As long as the beef that you got going on is that deep. If it's that deep where you're like, yo, I'm willing to do some shit about this shit. I got no problem if you say you smoking on their deads, do what you want to do. So for the people who say, yo, Nikki is blah blah, no, I'm not mad at Nikki talk. Like, if Nikki really standing on that, now I don't know if she is. Like, maybe she's just like just trying to say anything to hurt Shorty's feelings. But if she's standing on that on some bitch like, yo nigga, do something. You know what I mean? Like, now granted, it's two women, so like usually nothing ever ends up happening. But if she's standing on it and she's like really beefing like that, I don't have a problem with her saying that. Okay. So now I played the Instagram lives of what Nikki did before, and then she said she was dropping the song yesterday. At first it was like 6 p.m. Eastern, and then she said she was dropping it at midnight. Now, when she dropped the song was called Nicki Minaj Bigfoot. Let's look at the lyrics and let's get a little breakdown, okay? So this is what she says. Okay, so this is the intro. Your flow, such a bore, drinking a bottle of Henny through a straw. Bitch, you better stop that dialogue before I hit Carl and buy your whole catalog. And she laughs and be like, yo, how you fuck your mother, man, when she died? How you go on Gayle King and can't cry, child bye. Bigfoot, you sell a small fry. Swearing on your dead mother when you lie. Okay? So the first verse goes in by saying, this little begging whore talking about Megan's law. For a free beat, you could hit Megan raw. If you a ghostwrite, party in Megan's jaw. Shot stoned, but I still ain't let Megan score. Bad bitch, she like 6 foot, I call her Bigfoot. The bitch fell off, I said get up on your good foot. Now I'm gonna keep it a beat with you. This is where Nikki started off hot. She's smoking right here. Even though she tweeted these bars out, she's smoking right here. And I ain't gonna lie to you, this song fell off a precipice, okay? Then she kept going, still ain't top Red Ruby, trying to steal a sauce. I said get up on my cookbook, but really I'm Sweetie Pie, P-R-T-T-Y, but I'm P-E-T-T-Y. Obviously that's the last name of her husband. Why did you lie about your lipo? Fucking your best friend, man, is crazy. You the type though. You was lying to the queen and you went lying to the king. Gail. The 30-year-old tea so stale, which she's talking about the whole thing about her husband doing whatever. Said Kylie kicked you out and made you stumble to the car. Barbs, I need a good alcohol bar. Roman, wait, that was the bar. Like a bodybuilder, I keep raising the bar. Fuck you, get shot with no scar. This little piggy toxic somebody adopted. Shit dark like chocolate. I'm about to get up in your ass, bitch. Clench. Yeah, sorta like French. They got you all in Grammys, but your flow still a no. What a fiasco. Lupe, Future made you pay. She wanna party with the baby while rubbing up Tory's toothpick. I guess she needed money bags for the trace. Hello? Made her Crawford. So I fuck it. Fuck it with the kiss her. Like a star. She just mad. They got the world. They stand 10 people. I got the giant. Why the fuck is it?
Somebody said it's a reference to her dancing on top of NLE Chopper. He was 17.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what the barbers are saying.
okay. Why did you, why did you open up wine? Because she was lying on your dead mama. On your dead mama. Lying on your dead mama. On your dead mama. Lying on your dead mama. Lying on your dead mama. Lying on your That's an outro. This one, I got a lot of teeth. It was easy. Last night, been put ass bitch. No, remember I was a woman. what you gotta do, go get your close friends, get your friends. You have one chance right here to right grab this. You wanna have a moment where, let's be honest, okay, let's be very clear. Nicki Minaj lost the last one. What was the last time? Was it versus Remy? Who lost it?
It was Remy. Yeah, it was her and Remy.
You could I hear everybody keep charged up. Stop. Charged up like this is a great song. This song is a basic freestyle of Nicki Minaj. It's not a great song. It's not a charged up. It's a loop attempt that because she was so aggressive with talking shit to Meg, we thought that she was gonna deliver. She didn't deliver. So this couple thing, you gotta drop the rockets. Fuck, you got your knees. You gotta drop the rockets. Drop the rockets. So right now, talk about how precious it is. Just because of bitch. Just even like turn that into some shit like, yo, listen. Like, shake a little bit to it. So chick was now just pressing. And right now, rap is make like it's making. This is making slow shit. You gotta do it. You know what I mean? Drop it. Drop it. Listen, she's smart. She realizes that this is freestyle bullshit. She just dropped this bar. She's gonna try to change the narrative. To try to be like, oh, okay, no, I did have to drop this, like, try to bait him in. Don't listen to Nicki Minaj. Try to bait him. No, she gassed the motherfucking song like she had to leave the fucking group. And she didn't have to do it. So now I'm saying Meg gotta drop the song and she really lost how people even look at this microphone. Right now, it's not off music, it's off tweets and Instagram live. You know, here's that Nicki Minaj is doing it. Meg just not. And Meg just gotta respond by just dropping it in the song. So nice thing, Meg. Drop a history and some replicates that if you watch Nicki, he won't take no because the majority of people who listen to this Nicki song, he understands. You gotta say the chat.
The chat's kind of split. Half of the chat doesn't think that it's a good song. Everybody listens to Nicki. I don't think it's the best she could put out. I think we could have
She rushed it. She did a freestyle about it. I think she got gassed off of people watching her. Listen, people will watch anybody call out or expose somebody or argue with someone. So of course they were gassing her because she was doing the hip hop thing. Bitch, what's up?
If you need to file one or more state tax returns, you need to visit freetaxusa.com. Our online tax software guides you through each step of your taxes and helps you find the deductions you deserve. Each state tax return is less than $15 to prepare and file. Your maximum refund is guaranteed, and your federal tax return is always free on freetaxusa.com.
Yeah, the song was definitely rushed because it wasn't done when she previewed it on her live.
So I said she made
Like there was no second, there was no first and third one.
I said she made it 24 hours. That's no excuse.
Yeah, she made it in 24 hours.
They made that shit like in like 48 or 72 hours. Who cares? We don't care how long you take just to get it right. Again, you have all the momentum behind you just to drop a song to obliterate this girl, but it has to be a song that works. And I realize that as much ammo as that's like clever. Like she's not gonna be like what's that guy called? Tell us something we never heard. Like that could have been a bombshell. Like if she had like some type of crazy secret on Meg and she dropped it, yo, that would work. She doesn't. So we're just gonna watch it all this shit happen. I'm gonna be honest with you, I think it's opening it up for Meg to drop a response and Meg can kind of just change the dynamic of the story.
Do you think so? Said if it's not directed, it's not respected. So she's been big come at her, and now
Meg got to respond.
rest her head on.
No, Meg got
Like no one's ever done.
okay, cool. Meg, she's got to respond. If Meg don't respond, she loses by 2 KO. I think she got to respond because in those bars that she pulled out Nikki, she literally says bitches are scared to address me. And I ain't gonna lie to you, Nikki been doing that damn near 90 hours straight. So like, she just has to respond. Here's my thing. We have to be honest. Nikki dropped a whole diss song that in reality is ineffective compared to Meg's song that wasn't a diss song. And really she dissed Nikki for like maybe 2 bars. Whose song was more effective?
The disc wasn't worth it. Yeah, his was definitely a better disc song and a better record. But if she does have something in the chamber, which I pray she does, and Nicki drops a back to back, oh, it's over. It's done.
Oh, you see, we gotta stop saying back to back. Like, Nicki not even known for hit songs like that right now. Like, Drake is like a different monster. To get a back to back is not only an amazing diss, you gotta make a hit song in this. Like, if I'm any artist, I would always like the back to back. I would take my biggest listen. Right? The song that like I would save it for when I'm allow some shit. If I'm being with somebody, I'm just drop that song and replace a bunch of lines on it. Just like this. And I think that's like the back to back thing. This song is the hit song.
And that's the way this one says it. I hate to take so loud.
Bruh.
That's a rare skill. And I'm gonna be honest with you, for all the people that do like Nicki, now all kind of blatantly gave her like a very big pass because she definitely wasn't that lyrical. Like it's not like we heard her rap and be like, oh my god, this is that's why I thought I was gonna hear like
They gonna act. This is wild, bro. Nicki did that track in 24 minutes, not 24 hours, and that shit was fire, man.
no. We giving her too much credit for giving it away. It was like it's like rushing in. You doing your homework before class and the teacher said, I can tell you this before class. You're wrong with half of these answers, but I'm just giving you a like no.